Welcome to another inspiration video. If you're new to these inspiration videos, again, I know this is a broken record for you guys who have seen it before, but if you're new to the inspiration videos, this is just simply me coming on and reading a quote that is inspiring, and then I say a couple things about it, and the idea is for it to inspire you in some way in terms of your writing career. And then sometimes maybe if you need a pick-me-up, maybe you've had a bad day with writing or you've got a rejection, then hopefully these inspiration videos will help you. So today's quote is a short one. And again, this is one that I came across on Instagram from a business coach that I love. Her name is Erin May Henry. I know we share a last name, and she's awesome. I've taken some of her business classes, and I came across this quote, and like I said before, I'm going to be featuring quotes from not just writers, but also from some of the thought leaders online and, just in the world in general. But this quote was on her page, and it says, I'm looking up here because it's on my computer, sorry. Your next chapter could be the one that turns the whole story around. So I'll say it again. Your next chapter could be the one that turns the whole story around. So I love this quote. Again, I always say that, I know, but I can't help. I love quotes, right? Let's all accept it. But the reason why I like it is because, first of all, it's relatable to a writer, because it's not just about like writing the next chapter and it turning the whole story around, and it being even a surprise for the reader. But it obviously can be applied to life, right? And I think I'm in a place right now where I'm transitioning. There is a lot of transition happening. As some of you know, the space is going to be demoed in the next 3 months, and there's some uncertainty, and it's going to be a big change, regardless of, like if we get a space or not, and we have to do some temporary things. It's going to be a big change, and it's scary. But this quote made me feel better because I think this is a new chapter for the studio. This is also a new chapter for me. I'm also, again, another change that's happening. I ended up where I'm not going to be teaching any classes next semester unexpectedly because they didn't have any. The enrollment's down at my college, and so I've got to figure out, kind of what to do. However, I do think that this is a new chapter. Lots of changes are happening at the studio with my career path in general. And I think that this next chapter is going to possibly turn the whole story around. I'm not going to look at it as like, you're in trouble. I'm going to try to think of it as a next chapter and a good thing, right? It's going to turn things around. It's going to be a good change, even though it's scary. And sometimes the scariest change is really the best change. So if you are in a place right now where you're also in a state of transition, or you're feeling unsure of things, especially now that we're approaching a new decade, it's going to be 2020 soon. I want you to just remember that sometimes that next chapter could change your whole life for the better. And try to focus on that. All right, that's pretty much all I have. I hope that this was at least a little bit inspiring to you. I know it was for me. I really needed to see that, and I felt like I called to share it with you guys. So if you do have any questions, do feel free to reach out to me. Everybody knows my email is my name, Raquel@raquelhenry.com. Or you can put a comment in the thread underneath the video. I don't think you can tag on Patreon, but hopefully I'll see it. Usually they notify me if people comment, so feel free to do that. And also feel free to let me know if you like this video or not, because obviously if you don't like these videos, I'm not going to keep doing them. I'll try to figure out something that you like. All right, thank you guys so much again for being here. Again, I say this every time, but I'm always going to thank you for being patrons, because I really do appreciate it. And I know for a fact the studio would not be anywhere near where it is today if it wasn't for our membership on Patreon. You guys have really believed in us, and whatever contribution you've made, even if you started and stopped, or started and then not come back at all, whatever contribution you've made has helped us significantly. And I just want you guys to know that I'm so very grateful. All right, thank you so much for watching, and again, feel free to reach out if you need anything at all. Okay, see you on the next inspiration video. Bye.